The rabbit wasn't weak, he was simply ignored. Every time he spoke, animals laughed. Every time he shared an idea, someone interrupted him. And sooner or later, they all said the same thing. "You're just a rabbit." The lion believed it. The wolf believed it. The entire forest believed it. Eventually, the rabbit stopped trying to prove himself, because he learned something painful. People rarely listen when they've already decided who you are. One morning, the lion gathered the animals. "The river is shrinking," he announced. "But there's no reason to panic." Everyone nodded. Only the rabbit looked worried. For weeks, he had been watching the birds migrate early. He had seen streams drying up. He had noticed signs nobody else cared about. Slowly, he raised his paw. "I think a drought is coming." The crowd burst into laughter. The wolf smirked. "A drought? According to a rabbit?" Even the lion smiled. "Leave important decisions to those who understand them." The rabbit lowered his paw. Weeks later, the river vanished. Panic spread across the forest. Animals searched desperately for water. The lion quickly made a plan. "We move north." Nobody questioned him. But the rabbit had already explored the north. There was no water there. Instead of arguing, he quietly started searching on his own. Days later, he discovered something strange. A trail of green plants growing where everything else was dying. He followed the trail deep into the forest. Then he heard it, flowing water. Behind a giant rock wall was an underground spring, enough water to save every animal. But the entrance was blocked by huge stones. For a moment, the rabbit hesitated. Why help those who never believed him? Why save those who laughed at him? Then he remembered. Character is revealed by how you treat people who don't deserve your kindness. So he got to work. Day after day, he pushed the stones. His paws bled. His body trembled. But he refused to stop. Finally, the rocks began to move. The spring was almost open. But someone had been watching. The wolf. The moment he saw the water, he ran back to the forest. By the time the rabbit returned, exhausted and covered in dust, the wolf was standing before everyone. "I found water!" he shouted. The animals cheered. They called him a hero. The rabbit watched quietly. The wolf had stolen the discovery, the credit, the recognition. Yet the rabbit said nothing, because thirsty animals needed water more than he needed applause. Soon, the wolf led everyone to the spring. The forest was saved. Fresh water flowed endlessly from the hidden cave. The animals celebrated. Then a small bird spoke. "That's strange. I saw the rabbit working here days ago." A deer nodded. "So did I. His paws were bleeding." One by one, more animals spoke. Slowly, the truth emerged. Every eye turned toward the rabbit. The wolf lowered his head. Finally, the lion asked, "Why didn't you tell us the truth?" The rabbit smiled. "Because thirsty animals needed water more than I needed recognition." Silence filled the forest. For the first time, they truly saw him. Not as a rabbit, but as a leader. The lion stepped forward. "The greatest mistake I ever made," he said, "was believing strength makes someone worth listening to." Then he offered his crown to the rabbit. But the rabbit gently pushed it back. A good leader isn't the one everyone follows. It's the one who helps even when nobody follows. Even the wolf stepped forward, ashamed. "I'm sorry." The rabbit nodded. Because forgiveness requires more strength than revenge. From that day on, the forest stopped asking, "Who said it?" and started asking, "Is it true?" Because they had learned a lesson that almost cost them everything. The loudest voice is not always the wisest. The strongest animal is not always the smartest. And sometimes, the one everyone ignores is the one who saves everyone. Moral: never underestimate quiet people. True greatness is not measured by the credit you receive, but by the good you do when nobody is watching.